yelling down.
Shariva.
Shariva.
Okay, Mulgromere will make a knowledge. I can do local or arcana.
I've got a plus 12 arcana. I don't know who's aiding who.
I have a plus 10.
Okay.
So I will aid you. And,
Shariva. Shariva. Wow.
and I got a nat 20, so 30.
So you aided plus 4. We're saying by every 10, there's an additional bonus.
Yeah.
28 on the knowledge arcana.
Oh, 28? Okay. Shariva. That's how you spell it. Grand Archaeologist. There's like 3 elvish kingdoms on the northeast of the world map. I don't think we've got the world. Do we have the world map here? I don't think we do. No. We'll drop. I'll drop that down. She is with a 28. She is legendary or heroic. Like she's of a high enough level that you know who she is. You know that she's also like known as the Green, and she basically has been doing treaties on different magical aspects. Like she does elvish magic. With your knowledge, more recent knowledge, you know that she is focused on travel magics, and you know that she's one of the researchers trying to figure out why things changed.
A long time ago, something happened to magic, especially travel magic. And she's a scholar that's been looking into that. She's a grand archaeologist of one of the Elven Kingdoms, Shariva the Green. And yeah, if I know who she is, then yeah, she's old enough and powerful enough to be written down in books.
Oh,
and she might be on that boat that's chasing us.
All right, you go tell the captain it's worth bothering him for.
Oh, I was told down below that I'd tell you and you tell the captain, but I gotta go tell the captain, see?
You go tell the captain, and maybe you
okay.
don't have to work for that moron anymore.
Okay. Captain. Someone goes and repeats what.
Yeah. All right.
he repeats the spiel.
Yeah.
And Mulgromere confirms that this is of concern.
Yeah.
5th level spells. Can he have an idea of what the 5th level common list is?
Sure. Give us a spellcraft check.
Yeah. 19.
D3.
1.
Okay, you can name one 5th circle spell for sure from the book. Like you can pick one from the list that's normal, like core rulebook that you know of.
Cloud Kill.
The poison you can fucking do mustard.
Yeah, just he was interested in that as a siege. He knows that there are siege spells and that there are some spells where it's like once you have this spell, you can clear out a tower on your own.
Yeah,
and Sunwoo excitedly describes like with trying to convince the captain that he should be cautious, that they could summon clouds of poison gas that would kill us. And empty the boat, and then they would just walk over our remains and take everything that we have. I don't know that spell. I only know seconds or fifths or rather potent. It's an exponential scale, not a linear one. So don't think
Short stone over here. Some bellowing. Short stone comes up.
Sunwoo stands a bit taller when Short Stone's nearby.
Short stone, tell me about Cloud Kill. Okay. Short stone is going to attempt his spellcraft check. It is a class skill for him. Okay. He is attempting a bluff check. Okay. It's a spell where you have a cloud rain death upon your foes. Acidy rain and thunderous claps. It causes deafness. It is quite a terrible spell, sir.
No, that's not right. It would have about a range of about 250 to 300 feet, depending on how powerful the caster is.
Quiet, you. Sunwoo, shut up for a second.
Holding onto his tail.
Okay, Mr. Potts is grabbing Shortstone by the collar, walking over to the edge of the ship and dangling him off. You do not lie to your family. He then spikes him into the boat with great fervor. A prone.
He looks over at the violence. Ooh.
Grimsby, take care of Shortstone. Sunwoo, you're the head geographer now.
Oh, you know I don't know much about geography.
It's not the point.
Oh,
Do your best.
is Shortstone my apprentice now?
He knows that Shortstone knows about geography, right? We need another level for us to be a geographer.
Yeah, he's your apprentice now.
Okay. Maybe organize those new charts that we found. Shoo shoo, shoo shoo, shoo shoo.
Okay, Grimsby was walking over.
Yep.
Shortstone is going to scramble away. He looks distraught.
I think we found some new magic items. Perhaps I could identify that instead of the artifact. Yeah, I'll spend my time identifying the new magic items. And the things we found.
That seems appropriate. First mate! If you're
Captain.
You said that your crewmen were effective. Do you think they're effective against a cloud kill or other kind of spell?
The fuck is a cloud kill?
Horrible gas that can besiege a tower or a ship from long range.
Oh, I'll be fine. Maybe not them.
We'll need a strategic plan.
Yeah, the 4 to 6 hit dice slain with fort save. 3 or fewer, no save.
Yeah.
It's just
All the goobers
we'll
on the
just
boat are dead.
see how good the people on the boat are. Roll one of those through the decks.
Okay, Sunwoo, you're able to go and identify magic items. Mulgromere, you're kind of being tasked with deciding if it's worth engaging, or do we want to do a runaround, or trying to outboat them, or right now you're pretty much going speed is king.
Yeah, right. I think till we know more about her and her crew, we avoid that.
Have they reached the spot where we? This is Ganzorig. Have they reached the spot where they'd be slowing down to investigate the wreck, or are they still pursuing us?
That is a good question. About enough time has passed for them to need to start making that decision. Let's go. Okay, they stopped. Give me a perception check from Ganzorig.
Yeah. 19.
19. There's some...
Oh, sorry. Perception from Ganzorig is plus 13, so I got a 21.
21. They must have some birds or something. Something big flew off the boat.
something big flew off the boat?
Doesn't
Like
look like
the boat stopped, or the boat's still coming facing directly towards us, and something's flying off.
It looks like the boat stopped. Something big flew off the boat. You couldn't keep track of it. It was too far away.
Boat stopped, but something flew off the boat. On Katie's wings. Was it winged?
At that distance, you're assuming it's winged. It was really hard to see.
The size? Like, do I think it's large or small or?
You'd guess it'd be either the big side of medium or the small side of large.
Oh, something big like a horse. Oh, it's a sky horse. I want to see the sky horse. He's not saying, "Oh, Katie, please send me a sky horse."
Send you a class feature.
No, he's praying for like a Pegasus or something. Sky horse. Until then, a pony will do. What he means by pony is a light horse, but
Maybe we'll get you seahorse, huh?
there is something flying this way. I can't make it out.
Oh, maybe we should get ready. We used a considerable amount of our powers delving into the ocean to fetch the creepy thing.
Well, if it's flying faster than we are sailing, we might not have a choice.
Okay, I'll let the others know that something's coming this way. Something's coming this way. Ganzorig said that something's flying towards us. We should get ready.
I think Lee, how long do we think the flying thing reaches us?
Well, let's just double check. The speed of the boat versus the speed of the dinghy.
Thedrakester81 just subscribed for 76 months. Cheers, boys. May your bellies always be full, your mugs overflowing, and your adventures be many.
Thanks, Drake. It's good to see you. 76 months of subbing. That's crazy.
Holy Dave.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Without, you might, if you basically go all in on sailing,
Yep.
you could, because it has been rather windy this last little bit of time, you might actually be able to outrun it.
Well, let's give it a shot.
Oh,
Because if that's a wizard with cloud kill on a flying animal,
it needs to get an
Not that
arrow.
one.
It needs to get an arrow range in order for it to cast.
does it?
Cloud kills medium.
Yeah, fireball's not.
Fireball is not. No. Well, none of my guys are in charge of the boat and how fast it's moving and the orders, so we've done our job at this point.
Mulgromere doesn't park out orders if there's a captain around. So,
Okay.
at least decisions like this.
So you're just barking out that something came. That was like, what did explicitly Ganzorig say about the
There's something big that's flying about the size of a horse. It's coming this way, and the boat is stopped. Like we saw it stop at the
yeah,
spot.
you saw the boat stopping.
Okay, the boat stopped. However, it needs to get much closer for me to hit it with my bow.
Captain, if we keep moving away, it's only got so far it can fly before it's got to fly back.
We want to try to take the wizard. Do you think you can hit the wizard, Acoudian?
Well, if it gets close enough, I got a range with this bow of about. Let's see. Ganzorig does have True Strike as an Inquisitor. I've got 4 shots that can go 800 feet. And maybe hit it.
How many arrows you got left?
He was giving his equipment, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've been counting down still from the 5. He's got 2 left of that, and then 100 arrows from his equipment. So I got 100 arrows or so, but that's not the problem. It's to get Katie to guide them. That might not put her down. And I wouldn't want to harm that beautiful, beautiful sky horse. He says quietly.
Conan, if it comes to it, shoot down the sky horse.
She could just deke out of the way. A good rider knows.
She's a fucking wizard.
He says in Akkadian, like an insult that means like child rider, like someone who doesn't learn how to like child riders would let their horse get hit.
She's a wizard. She's focused on magic, not riding.
Okay.
In Orcish, probably.
What I would do is
Probably.
what I would do is outrun her, but not outrun her till her mount gets tired. Outrun her so that give her the chance of finding us, but past the point of no return for her tired mount.
If she is so smart, she will turn back.
Not unless she thinks she's. Well, maybe she thinks she's gaining on us. Give her a good chase. The boat could go slow and fast, can it?
Mulgromere kind of rolls his eyes. Yes, it can go slow and fast.
So go at a medium gallop.
Quick trot.
When she catches up a little bit, then speed up a little bit, and then fucking Ganzorig's visibly frustrated. He's gonna climb down.
You go and just.
Do you know what I'm trying to say, or what?
Yes.
Okay, well then why didn't you say that you knew what I was gonna say? I could have just stayed
Funny
up
to
there.
make you watch you climb down, and now you have to climb back up.
Stupid orc, that's what he says in Akkadian.
Horse fucker. Get the fuck up there, Inakunian.
His nostrils flare a little bit. Okay, you know the tongue of the master race then.
I know the tongue of my slaves.
Okay, that's
All right, this is Ganzorig up the up there. Eyes up for the wizard.
Okay. He's climbing and he's shooting daggers at his eyes are shooting daggers at Mulgromere.
All right. We previously sort of figured out the effective sailing check of Mr. Potts.
Is Mulgromere a half orc?
Yes, half orc.
Half orc fishman.
Half orc, half fish.
If Mulgromere hears that, he's like, it's fair.
Just climbing back up into the crow's nest.
What is Mulgromere's profession sailor?
Plus 12.
Plus 12? Okay, so Mr. Potts is a little bit better sailor than you, but not by much.
All right.
You just, as a placeholder, let's do a profession sailor roll for Mulgromere. We'll use it as just the baseline.
27.
27? Okay, you're pretty effective at being able to sort of keep pace with your ship. Ganzorig, give me a perception check as you're trying to... You suspect there's a flying thing out there that you're looking for.
I'm trying to outpace. Yeah. Are we in favored plane? Are we in favored terrain planes +2? Guess
Nope.
what's gonna be retrained. That's
Well,
all.
when you get aquatic.
Yeah, exactly. 15. Whoa, too many clouds.
Okay.
Tishia's got your great sky marred with clouds. Oh.
1 second.
One day I'll be up there using clouds for cover. Ganzorig giggling to himself.
All right. Mulgromere, Grimsby, Lee, Hida. And then I'll roll one for the rest of the crew. Their perception checks. It's harder for them because they don't have the...
Lee has got a 14, because I'm rolling d6s tonight.
Mulgromere got a 22.
22, okay. And Grimsby, who...
Is a +8.
Was a +8, perfect. $19. Okay, Mulgromere, there's a few things that are happening simultaneously. You see a big winged beast. I'm just going to use up being up as opposed to north. It is a good distance above you, but it has caught up to the ship. You see that Ganzorig is looking in this direction, and it's actually in front of the ship. Ganzorig, you hear a voice.
Katie, is that you?
Sure, this is a Katie.
Oh, that's blasphemy. That's blaspheming if you're not.
Did you pick up an old man from a sinking ship?
Okay, but first we gotta establish whether you're a Katie or not.
I can be a Katie if you need me to be.
Okay. She's very beautiful. And she likes Acunians.
Kudians are all right. They're archers. Archers of great value. It's one of the old ways.
That's right. How do I know that this isn't some sort of trick?
Do you have spellcraft?
Are you? Yes, 1 rank.
You can roll a spellcraft.
+4. It's enough to identify, like, types of magic. 21.
This is a message spell.
Oh, that means you're pretty close. Where are you? Hey, where are you? He's yelling. And was she speaking in Acunian in his head, or?
No, she was speaking in Flotsam.
Hey, where are you?
Did you pick up a man from the sea?
Well, Captain's really friendly. Maybe you should just land on our boat and we could negotiate.
I'm not terribly trusting of men.
Oh, does Ganzorig now see the big... He's looking around.
Okay, give me a reroll your perception.
That way!
you get a +4 from Mulgromere pointing.
Okay. Before Ganzorig looks around, actually no, he'll look first. Nat 20, 37.
Yeah, there's like 200 and something feet above you.
Oh.
There's a winged eagle lion horse thing.
Oh, blessed of a Katie, you've combined an eagle with a lion. Oh, what empire we wouldn't conquer with steeds like those. Wait a minute,
You're very much a human.
Is that you talking, the bird thing? Ganzorig is going to cast See Invisibility.
Okay. There's a woman riding the there's a woman riding the animal. I'll just do...
Because Inquisitor? Oh.
There's a beautiful woman riding the griffin.
Oh, Okay, yeah, there was the old guy.
The old guy, the old man, did he have a strange looking artifact with him?
He came on board with the young guy. Maybe you should land and teach me all about your lion eagles.
It is a griffin.
Griffin. The secret animal of Akiti, for sure.
They are one of the traditionally tamed beasts of the elves.
Oh. The elves give Akiti honor by riding those things into the sky. You should land and talk to us. We're not that bad. I think they're all afraid of you down there. Talking about poison clouds or something.
Poison clouds.
Oh, that's what they think that you're going to do to us.
Why would I do that?
Oh, I don't know. No, you wouldn't do that.
No, we wouldn't do that.
Ganzorig is enamored with the beautiful elf lady riding the great winged beast. Everybody sees that up there. He's yelling down, forgetting he has to.
What is your name?
Oh,
The Kunian warrior.
My name is Ganzorig. Torambatar. Far from home. Akiti's blown me like a wayward leaf to this place of water in service of this captain.
We all have turns in our life.
Yeah, I suppose. So what are you looking for? Maybe I could give it to you.
You're looking for a good man. Stays by his woman.
That's kind of what he's in. Charisma 8. He's enamored and he's not afraid to show it, and it's annoying.
I am Grand Archaeologist Sharivar of the Green. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Good to meet you.
We would like the old man. His name is Pablo.
Hey, the lady on the big horsey thing, the big flying lion thing wants Pablo. What are you willing to give us for him?
What would you like?
Well, that griffin for one thing.
We could get you a griffin, not mine.
Oh, so trade us a griffin for the old man.
Hey, oh, Captain, that's actually probably a pretty good deal if we can get one of those things. We don't have to tell her we already have the artifact.
Oh. What does she got for weapons?
She has a bow of good make. She has some sort of stick. She has something that looks like a scabbard for a sword. She does have like armors on, like light armors. You know, that isn't dressed more like an adventurer than a wizard, like a stereotypical type wizard.
Oh, he's not gonna be greedy for himself. Oh, and I guess something for the warriors down there, or wizard. Yeah, the wizard. Some trinkets or something. She's willing to give us the griffin and some trinkets. That's what he's yelling down to the captain.
This is acceptable.
This is what the elven woman says.
Yeah.
What's Captain and Mulgromere saying?
Mulgromere's looking at the captain. Mulgromere has no attachment to Pablo.
He's not very forthcoming with information. And he's most likely the guy at this point to try to fucking get into the crate when no one's looking. Into the puke box.
Maybe we can sell her the artifact. Or the thing. The idol.
Well, it's not a... Oh, well, yeah, he's too high up to hear.
Not a terrible idea. King of gold. Might pay better.
Well, don't know what it does. What are they going to do with it? What evils might they do with it?
Captain, I would like to bring up the point based on that statement, who cares? As long as it's not done to us.
We've got now, Anna Mulgromere. I understand your feelings, but we do have to do what's right. You big old wink.
My apologies, Captain. Wink.
What say you? This is Ganzorig's yelling down to the captain. She's talking in my head. I gotta tell her what you say.
Tell her we're willing to negotiate.
Okay, they said okay. I guess they want to negotiate further.
Lee, give me a sense motive.
Lee Hida?
Yeah.
Sense motive 10, wisdom. No, wisdom 16, no ranks. So plus 3. 1. 4.
Okay. That's fine. It will take a little time to get you your griffin.
Okay.
When would you like to make the exchange?
Okay, when do you want to make the exchange, Captain?
We haven't negotiated for what yet? What are you talking about the
The
exchange?
griffin and some trinkets. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I guess we'll throw in the old man's son too.
Okay, at that point he's bolting because he was listening to you negotiate.
Where's he running to? He's on a boat.
He's running downstairs to try to save his dad.
Okay. Where's he going off in a hurry?
I fucking wonder!
Ganzorig's not worried because, like, that.
Bolt of maniacs.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Okay, Van is running downstairs. He's yelling about traitors. He's in a bit of a hiss, and he's saying it's time to go. He's trying to grab his dad.
Okay, you got that in a day.
Jin is gonna put a hand on Van. Where do you think you're going?
Your captain is trying to sell us. This is a slave ship.
It is what humans do.
Clearly, he had not heard no one backstory.
All of us who are on, most of us on the ship were not here voluntarily, at least not originally. Will you live?
Okay, I need a sense motive from the people in this little group.
Down below?
Yep.
Okay. $23 from Jin.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Black Dog doesn't care. He's got
Okay.
one hand on his sword.
He'll find out about combat after it started.
20
Uh,
for Gaetano if he gets one.
What was Gaetano's?
20.
20? Okay. Pablo touched his son's hand in a way that was like calming, and the two of them end up over by the chest.
Whoa.
Initiative.
Okay.
What are they gonna do? What do they think they're gonna do? The people down below or everyone?
It could be everyone.
Okay. So Pablo and Van. What are
Pablo's
their
Pablo's got a +7. Van's got a +5.
These are quick old people. Random numbers. Be kind. I shall sort. Hey, Mulgromere, you don't have negative.
Awesome.
You're still last though.
Moving up in the world.
At the very end of the round, the green will go. Shariva.
Okay, Jin. Did they just like teleport?
Yeah, they have some sort of magic. They dimensional steps somehow over there.
And the box is a chest, right? Like we had a token for this.
Yeah, it is a chest. Grab me a second. I'll grab the token.
And the chest got locked, or is it just closed?
It is currently closed. There was some cleaning going on because everything was icky. Let's see if I can find. There's the chest. Copy. And we'll go to... Bloop.
Okay. Jin is... And it was the old man that cast the spell.
The old man cast a spell.
Alright, Jin is going to move over to the old man and his son. He's got reach. He's going to bite the old man. We didn't go through all of this to...
Traitors, slavers, cowards.
Yep. AC 21.
AC 21. Okay. Yeah, you hit the old guy.
Okay, he gets bit for 12 magic damage.
Okay.
I'm going to grab the old man.
He will. I think he absorbs it, and then I think it. I don't know if you have. I don't think you have to do damage because it's bite and does a thing. It's not. I don't think the blocking of that stops a grapple. So
36 on the grapple check.
36 on a grapple check. He's grabbed.
Okay, I'll pull him towards me, and he is grappled. I have constrict, which then, upon making a successful grapple check, so times 1.5, I will constrict for non-lethal. $14 non-lethal.
Okay. He's getting squeezed.
All right, and then as a last action, because I moved, bit with single action, the grab and the constrict. I will grapple to do damage.
You don't have the feats for that.
Oh,
I
I
think.
see. Okay, then I have to do an unarmed attack in a grapple to do damage.
Right.
Does he have? Do you have constrict?
I do.
Then he can. And whenever he succeeds a grapple check, he does.
Yeah,
Damage.
I did the.
Oh,
I
the
started the
grappling
grapple.
complex action.
I did damage, and now with my last action, I'm going to.
You don't grapple in place of an attack. A grapple
I'm
is
gonna,
just,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
stunning fist him with a
Okay.
secondary attack.
you're gonna bop him on the head.
So
No
this
Yes,
would, this
Do
would
you have
be.
stunning pin? Oh no, he's not
I
pinned.
do.
Never mind.
He's not pinned, but I do have that. So this would be +8, +9 with the amulet, and then it's a -2 because we're in a grapple, and -5 because we're
Secondary attack.
secondary attack. Okay. AC 7. So no, I don't get off
No.
the stunning fist.
Okay, he ducks and your punch misses. Ganzorig, there's some sort of kerfuffle down below, and you're talking to the lady up atop.
Well, don't worry, we're just fetching the old man. He's a wily old guy. So what else? What else, Captain?
Try not to kill him. Roughing him up a bit wouldn't hurt him too much.
So what's the old man to you then?
He's a wayward apprentice and a
Oh.
thief.
Okay. Okay. How are we gonna get the griffin and our trinkets?
I'll need to return with them.
Well, maybe you need to leave something as like a debt, something we could hold on to, so we know you're gonna come back. We'll take that fancy bow and that fancy sword of yours and some of the things on your belt. Those look nice.
I'm sure they would. Van.
Okay. Oh, well, yeah. You don't want to take stuff away from a warrior, but there's got to be something.
Well, I've seen your boat. I can find my way back here very easily.
Okay. There must be a way, Katie, to track boats with low-level spells. There's this nice spell I've been eyeing called Track Ship. Somebody's gotta take that one, Mark. Someone on our crew. Not all of us need it. Just one person.
Agreed.
Yeah.
In order to cast a spell, you must have a piece of the ship you wish to track. Slivers of trade ships. You can do. You just use a chart. It's over here. That's awesome. It's a very cool spell. Second level. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, Ganzorg's just waiting. Unless the captain's giving us a specific price.
A griffin and some trinkets definitely sounds like a
And that's just for the old man and his son. It's not for the artifact. They're gonna learn that we've got the artifact. Okay.
We gotta be sure we hand him over bound and gagged.
Yeah.
Probably unconscious.
Is that what
Okay.
Mulgromere's saying? Bound to get him.
Okay, on his turn. Then, okay, so you're squeezing his paw. He is no.
Oh, did you take the 12 lethal damage from the bite?
He blocked it.
Oh, he blocked that. That's right. Okay.
Okay.
With
That's good.
with what? Armor or his con or a spell?
He blocked it with his bracelets.
Oh. Wait, we let him have his magic? Oh no. We're not really good adventurers. We should have detected magic and stripped him of his stuff.
That never happened. Kate, Van is scooting around behind Jinshe.
Well, it will now. When they get bound and gagged, they're going to be naked and afraid.
And we're going to stab the snake to death.
No.
He quick draws out a kukri.
What a bastard. Bastard weapon.
AC 23.
How many hours since our foray?
AC 19.
19's a miss, but how many hours since our foray?
1.5.
Okay, so mage armor's still up. Sunry is a 4th level caster. So AC 24 with mage armor. So he missed, and AC 19 misses.
Okay, his dagger does look oiled, and he was slicing at vital bits.
Okay, that's
I got him.
that's not good. Katano, what does Katano do, Mark? What does he do?
Somebody help!
He's a commoner. Oh no!
Help me.
Is Katano next?
Yeah, Katano's.
It is Katano's turn.
All right, he is going to spend a full round trying to conceal the fact he is casting Hold Person on Van.
Okay.
Anyone with spellcraft can make a spellcraft check. Anyone with anyone can make a perception check. The DC, I'll double check because it's been a while.
I want to say it's like 15 plus.
It's the
Charisma,
DC
charisma,
equals to 15 plus my number of ranks on DC 19.
19? Okay. Okay. Nobody is going, you are casting Hold Person now.
All right, the DC's 23.
23?
Yes, sir.
So my swashbuckler rogue.
Yeah, I don't think.
Black Dog has a +1 will save.
Okay. Does a it would be a 18 with the using the swashbuckler charmed life power.
Uh-oh, somebody's stuck. Hey, something happened to him. You should take advantage of that.
Something happened.
Yeah, and give me 1 second. Hold Person is a paralysis effect, right?
Yep.
It is, yes.
Half elves aren't immune to that, right?
Nope. Sleep.
Okay, and I will stop looking that up. Okay, yeah, he is.
He could be the ex-husband of this elf.
God, it's number 4. 4 is the one I want. All the conditions.
Okay. He's paralyzed. Karen.
Is he okay?
You should knock him out.
He knows.
He tried to gut Jinshe. That's why Black Dog's like, if you don't knock him out, you're not going to like what Black Dog does to him.
Kren just starts throwing the nastiest elbows. All right. We are no longer mutagening, but we are raging. So we're trying to hit a paralyze.
These guys have our gear.
Hey, look at the treasure. Okay, that's 2 hits. I don't have knockout blow yet. I don't have enough levels for that. Actually, I'm going to do the Brawler's Flurry for an extra attack. Well, shivving, I should have been doing that too, but I forgot. That's okay. And could have fervored to make my weapons magical. That's fine. All right. I was suboptimal with Kahren while under the water. Don't worry, it'll happen a bunch of times. All right.
We shall remind you.
All right. So 3d6 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Curse. 42 non-lethal damage.
Just punching.
He's grabbing him and mashing him in the head with an elbow.
Nice.
Okay, Van is unconscious.
That guy should learn to duck.
At one point, Van went unconscious. Cred gave him one more just to make certain he's sleeping. All right. Grimsby, who is up above deck, he's going to actually do like a bardic counter song just in case something weird happens from anywhere.
Some weird drumming.
Focus on the mission. Don't listen to bullshit. Black Dog.
Black Dog is going to move into the flank. Wasn't personal until you made it that way. He's just going to beat the old man. He doesn't like wizards, for good reason. And his fists are... He's proven on strike. He's a brawler, and he's large, equivalent.
So D8s?
Yeah, his unarmed strikes are D8s. Okay. His mutagen is not running. He's going to save his rage just in case we have to fight boat people. Which means melee. 1d20 plus 9 plus 2 for flank minus 2 for power attack. AC 27.
Yep.
And that 1, if we need it, would have been AC 16.
Hopefully you do lots of damage with that first punch. You end up punching yourself in the spleen or some nonsense.
Right. His AC is higher than 16 while in the grapple?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. Punch with power attack. And then I have D6 sneak. He doesn't have like a crazy and uncanny dodge or anything like that.
Nope.
18 damage.
Okay, he hasn't had a chance to, and it's non-lethal or lethal?
Because they tried to gut Jinshe, it's lethal.
Oh god. Okay. He's still awake.
Alright, then I critical miss.
We have a Oopa.
Easy 16, really? Oh, what's his AC?
His AC is 18.
Okay, fort save versus being sickened. As I bumped into something. The tail end of Jinshe's snake hit me in the stomach. Oh! Oh, yeah, I'm sickened for 1d6 rounds. 1 round.
Yeah, you get sack tapped by Jinshe in the chaos. Okay. Old guy is definitely wounded. Sunwoo!
Someone looks at the captain, looks at Mulgromere. Oh, should I go and see what's going on downstairs?
Yeah, it would be useful. You gonna sail?
This is pained look on Samu's face. Like, he's not sure what he did to Mulgromere to deserve this treatment. But he
Mulgromere's second in command, which means he has to be the bastard. that's
that's
the rule.
fine. Samu. Hey! He has spells. The old man's being difficult.
The old man's being difficult. Black Dog is holding his groin. The the young man is obviously out on his feet, but is like frozen. Kahren has him like cradled in one arm, and it's throwing elbows into where his his face is.
Okay, well, Sunwoo doesn't want to kill the old man, but he did hear that we're going to trade him. He was sort of evasive, so he gets magic missiled for 7 damage.
Okay, the magic missiles get. Oh well, wait a sec. What did we say about magic missile and shield spells?
They still get absorbed.
Okay, so they get absorbed.
Yeah. I don't think there's a reaction, but did he use his shield to block? Oh, it was less than 20, so okay. Huh. He's got a shield spell up. How's he casting? Yeah, that's not good.
Okay, Lee here.
Yes, sneaky wizard.
Lee's gonna go down out of. He'll double move. Oh, what's going on out here?
The Kahren is at the north side of the ship. He's just bashing a paralyzed dude in the face with his elbow. Jinshe is grappling Pablo, and Black Dog is holding his groin.
I'm watching the chat.
He's a wizard! A sorcerer! They're trying to steal the box! So Black Dog's yelling while holding onto his groin. Oh, that's not good. Quick draw. We are going to quick draw a... Everything might kill the old man. How's he looking?
The old man would be bloodied.
Yeah.
He is hardier than he looked, for sure.
Okay, we'll throw a javelin at him.
Okay.
No, we won't. He doesn't have precise shot yet.
The way the dice have been tonight,
No, yeah, exactly.
you might hit anything.
Yeah, exactly. Is there anything nearby that is like an improvised weapon? Like
There's some
like an
stools,
oar, or
there's a mop, there's a bucket, and a
He-
grapefruit.
He will pick up the bucket. And 5 step forward.
Okay.
He's got the bucket above his head, like he's gonna
You're
whip it.
getting ready to eat a bucket.
Yep.
All right. Grabbed by the snake. What will I do? Give me 1 second. Let me just check.
Ruining Adam's plotline. We'll just sell him to the elf lady. She looks rich.
That's fine. Hires. That's what you're supposed to do. I think he can do this from the grapple. I want to confirm. Dun, dun, dun. Spell-like ability. I don't know that you can use those in the grapple. It needs to be supernatural. So he can't do that. What else can we do?
Surrender.
No. Let go of me. Suck. Mm.
Between Katano and Jinshe. It turns everyone into beating into dummies, into practice dummies.
This is dummies. All right. The all right. So he is trying to confuse Jinshe into letting him go.
Okay.
He begins talking about like history in a way that is sort of confusing. He needs to make a perform check. Okay. And Grimsby's random action was a counter song. So Grimsby makes a perform check. That is higher than the DC of the effect. So he's talking to you, but just Grimsby's drumming. Now, Grimsby was drumming because he was worried that the weird wizard up top was going to be the problem. So he's babbling at Jinshe. It doesn't work. He then is going to struggle. It really doesn't help. He's still weak. All right. Mulgromere.
Is there a loud kerfuffle from downstairs?
Not really. It's not so much noise going down there. There's we do hear like, that's so good.
I think they have it. I trust them. Old man, little boy. Oh, fine.
Okay. The old man and his son for a griffin and some trinkets, yes?
Is that the final offer there, Captain?
Yeah.
How many trinkets?
3.
That's what the woman says?
Yeah, the woman says 3.
Well, she's saying 3. I think you should say 5.
We want 5.
Okay, the captain says 5.
5 is acceptable.
Whoa, she didn't even bargain down to 4. That's what he yells.
Shit! She said 6.
Yeah, but then we would end up with 5. 5's good. 5's good. Just give us a moment. We'll package them up.
Okay.
So how long to get a griffin? It's got to be trained, right? Giving us a wild beast isn't gonna do much except for fill our bellies.
We were going to give you a young one ready to bond.
Oh, okay, that works. That works. Okay. Huh. That works.
Render them unconscious.
Oh, that's what we're doing. You're gonna have to. You go get the young griffin.
Way ahead of you.
Okay. The captain drops anchor, or calls for the boat to
Slow down.
slow down. They're not going to drop anchor, but they're going to adjust the sails so they're not going as fast.
Is it Jin's turn?
It is Jin's turn.
Did he fail to break the grapple?
He rolled a 1.
Yeah.
He basically got himself deeper in the grapple. He did one of those things where you're being strangled and it's like, I'm going to use this burst of energy to escape, and you let all your air out, and it just gets tighter.
Okay, so he is going to make the grapple to maintain check.
Okay.
I don't know why I have d20s in my hand. I thirst for the analog dice. Plus 20, plus 5 for him failing to break it. 39 on the grapple check.
He's very grappled.
Okay, so we're gonna, instead of grappling to do damage, we're gonna grapple to pin.
Okay.
But you still do damage anyway.
But I still do damage because of the constrict.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So the constrict does
Lethal and non-lethal.
15 non-lethal.
Okay. He is barely awake.
And then I'll spend a swift action to get the stunning fist off as part of the stunning pin.
Okay, you're clunking his head on the ground.
DC 17.
Okay, he's stunned.
But he's still kicking.
Well, he's awake, as in he's
not unconscious at this point.
He's not unconscious.
Wow, he's fucking beefy old man. All right, then we'll do a...
I don't need a con score when I have class levels, you bastards.
He'll do a unarmed strike in melee, or in the grapple. This will be a plus 9 minus 5 minus 2, but he's now stunned. Yeah. AC 15?
In the
grapple stun.
In the grappled, he's grappled. He's that hits him.
Okay. Jinshe is a 3rd level monk. He's large. D8.
Does he have undersized limbs or whatever the heck it's called?
No, the Nagaji don't. So they're just real.
They got real big, beefy, big boy arms.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is D8 plus 8. This is non-lethal. 15.
Okay. Yeah, he's unconscious, and a little bit of it gets converted to lethal.
It's okay.
There's a coconut sound crack as you thump his head against the ground, and he stops moving.
Ooh, we should have let them run around with all their gear.
Son of a-
You should keep that right now.
Tano, could you help me strip off their stuff? Tano? Fine, I'll do it.
But I gotta watch a chest.
All right, we're gonna take a moment to send them upstairs in their loins, in their loincloths. Because mid-level bard and mid-level
Whatever.
swashbuckler roguey guy, they got some things we need.
All right. You collect off their things. There is, there's some bracers. There's a magical dagger. There's a ring. There's a good set of armor.
Okay, I'm just gonna mark down
Pablo and Von's gear.
Pablo and Von. Yeah, Pablo's gear, Von's gear. Yoink, yoink.
It'll go with Pablo's pen that you yoinked earlier from the from the boat.
Oh yeah, his pen the magical pen.
Yeah, the magical pen. Okay. You basically end up waiting here. Maybe about an hour later.
Okay.
There is I don't have a token for a baby griffin.
Yeah, we're basically tying them up, naked and afraid, and
Okay. There is what is happening? How come I can't click things?
Mulgromere, you're binding their you're gagging them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're bound good. They're gagged good. There's like stalks in their mouths.
Ownership speech state. How? I guess here I can do this. Clear. Excellent. All right, so I screwed up with some of the tokens where I had a couple tokens hidden in the background layer, and it was a problem. All right. An exchange occurs where basically the archaeologist Savrina, some weird tattooed orc that's with her.
Oh, look, it's Mulgromere's girlfriend.
Appear on the boat.
They just like bloop, like appear.
They bloop onto the boat.
That's not good, Captain.
They are invisible, but Ganzorig can see them.
Depends how long. 40 minutes.
40 minutes? Okay. A baby griffin with some saddlebags appears on the boat.
I need to find a baby griffin. Baby griffin. Oh my god. Some of them are really cute. That one's cute. They're all cartoonish. Does it have wings? It has wings, right?
It has wings, yeah. It's currently medium-sized.
Oh, kitty. Ganzorig's climbed down, like he wants to. Mark, I need a name for a griffin.
From an elven.
Yep.
Crimlear?
Crim deer?
Crimlear.
Crimlear. Crimlear.
Oh, he's a taxonomy.
Who's a good little nugget there? Ganzorig's immediately gone over to it and is like,
her name is Crimlia, Ganzorig.
oh, she's a good little griffin, isn't she?
She is, and she will be fierce as she ages. She is still bonding. It is a good time to become partnered.
Ganzorig nods and kind of half like picks up the beast, like kind of. Oh, he's a good little nugget, aren't you?
It mouths at your hand with like the pointy beak.
Yep.
It's still very strong. Like it's.
Captain, permission to adopt this little critter.
Yeah, you did good. Permission granted.
Okay. He puts it down for a moment. I know you're there, but he puts out his hand.
Okay. There's a very delicate pressure on your hand, like a very delicate sort of grasp. Your hand smells nice.
Oh. I'm never gonna wash it again. He spends the next few days sniffing the perfumed hand, sniffing his glove.
The five trinkets have been included with Crimlia.
Okay, Ganzorig grabs the sack that's on the baby griffin and tosses it to the captain.
And with this, I believe our transaction is complete.
Oh yeah, neat trick getting over here so quick. Indeed, says Sunwoo, kind of suspicious of the. He's now like. Whispers to Mulgromere.
Spells like that have a short range.
Mulgromere's kind of looking for their ship.
Okay. The ship is on at the distance. Right? It is. You can physically see each other's ship from here.
Is that close enough?
Oh, maybe this circle, maybe transportation spells could do that. Very interesting. That'd be an interesting way to raid a ship.
Sunwoo, there's a spectral hand near you.
Oh,
And it is poking Pablo and poking Van. And basically their bodies disappear. You can roll a spellcraft if you like.
Oh, there's some sort of high-level version of. It exists, therefore we can research it. Because normally, yeah. Anyways, spellcraft from Sunwoo. Come on, 15.
15. Spectral hand shouldn't do that,
oh,
because it's supposed to be limited to like thirds or something.
oh.
Are you gone, lady? Are you gone? Are they? They're all gone.
They're all gone.
Ganzorig steps forward and just breathes in. Oh, she smells so good.
Yeah, that's real great. Let's hoist the anchor, get those sails down, and get the fuck out of here, bro. They figured out we still got what they want.
Oh, yes, we should do that. Captain, where are we bringing in the artifact? My suggestion is we've made a really bad enemy here today. We should find some place where we could hole up and hide, but a wizard like that can do the teleporty thing between the two boats. So she could be back in like 3 minutes.
Let's get moving.
Mm-hmm. Of course she can negotiate again. We get something else. She had weapons and things.
All right. Did one of you wizardlings get a good look at her? He's not checking. Did anybody see invisibility or anything like that?
Oh, Ganzorig did the first time. Well, I got her the first time. Akiti granted me the sight to see the unseen. That's why I knew that it wasn't the griffin that was talking. Can they
That's
talk?
what told you the griffin wasn't talking.
Katie, yes. He gives you a dirty look. Mulgromere, Ganzorig doesn't like Mulgromere.
Give me a
Not true. He doesn't like orcs. He doesn't like Mulgromere poking at him.
give me a like a survival check or a handle animal check from Ganzorig.
Survival is probably the best.
There's these weird hard fish cakes. There's like a stack of them inside one of the bags that doesn't look like trinkets. They don't look terribly appetizing for a person. They'd be way too hard.
You'll take off a little crumble of it and offer it to the griffin.
Happily chews away at it.
Oh, they made some special food for it. Ganzorig's going to eat a bit of it just to see what it is.
It's extremely fishy and very hard. Like it's definitely a like.
Well, they dried fish and then pound them into a cake.
It takes a little bit to get going. Honestly, you've eaten worse. Like it's.
Well, I've had worse. The time when Kahren fell out of the sky, I didn't have enough food, so we had to eat some grubs, and they're at least a little wiggly when they go down. You would like the grubs, would you?
All right, you hoist anchor, you set sail, and you try to put some distance between this spot and the next, while the captain is trying to plot a course to get back to the primary mission of the ship and try to kind of avoid these mercenaries. Name for tonight's game.
What is the primary goal of the ship?
Mulgromere knows that you're sailing east, and you are supposed to be basically making contact and picking up a load of cargo from someplace in the Shackles.
Okay, we were sailing from the
Your ship.
The extreme western lands.
So you're basically doing a cross sea journey.
I see. Okay.
So you're basically like you were in Florida, and you're sailing to like Italy to go trade some shit to fly back or to sail back to like Florida would be like the equivalent on the map. Probably more Portugal than Italy, but you know what I mean. Now, right now, their ship is east of your ship, so you're probably going to want to do a big old circle.
Yeah, we need to say not only we need to stay out of sight of that ship, or there's a wizard and her friends that show up. Oh God. Yeah, we just gave her away to scrying us as well. Yeah.
My will save is great.
No, it's not.
I don't shed feathers at all.
One day, Grimlir is gonna be fucking boss. Now it's a pet. Awesome. What do you want to call tonight's game, Mark?
Deep dive.
Dead Man's Lament.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And Mark was in this one. Cool.
Attaboy, Mark. Trying to figure out how you be first mate, and it's basically make fun of people and get to work. Try to be pirate. Money, I like money.
Of course, we're gonna take a risk to go back to the boat to get more shit.
I didn't become a pirate to play it safe.
Oh, the room where you wandered in and had all of the undead attacking you. It's like,
that was bad. Yeah.
We're gonna lose Mulgromere.
I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my character now.
You're in that precarious, like, I've got 3 hit points left, and they were doing like 12 to 20 damage per swing. The absorb rules are not so bad because they give you a little bit of extra staying power, but they're like, we've had some fights where we get our asses kicked.
Yeah.
You get attacked twice in a round. It's like, oh, I blocked the wrong thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and then when they have like secondary effects, you spend your block not on the thing that hurts you the most, but because you don't want to have to make a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there's ways of handling that. That's
I'm playing. So Battle Brothers was the one that gave us the inspiration for armor dents and Pathfinder 2 plus. Battle Brothers was the thing that made me want to do that. The one that I'm playing right now is called War Tales, which is a much better graphics Battle Brothers. The way they handle it is you have armor that gives you hit points, and you have to get through the armor hit points before it starts getting through your character's hit points. And at the every fight, you're applying like patch kits for your armor or potions for your hit points, which I thought was neat. The other weird thing about the game is that you always hit.
Okay.
Like, your attack is always successful. Now, whether or not it's a crit, whether or not their powers meet your powers to figure out whether something extra happened or didn't happen or how much of it gets blocked.
Nope.
But it's like, no, you were always hitting and doing damage.
You always get to do, because it's the ones where it's like you roll and nothing happens.
Yep.
What happened? Absolutely piss off.
So it's an interesting mechanic that I don't know if that definitely speeds up combat. It definitely like makes combat super fast.
No, I don't agree. Because you're still rolling for the extra effect.
Yep.
And
the
you have to increase the hit points. Otherwise, you're adventurers. Because anything like adventurers have more missed attack rolls against them than any monster. Right?
Yeah.
So your heroes would just just get murdered.
Well, yeah, you exactly. It's all about you need to gang 2 or 3 guys up against one of them to put them down so that they have less actions. Like action economy is super important in that system, in the video game I'm playing in War Tales, because you need to put them down because you don't want them to get their turn. It's bad when this round they got through your guy's armor. Shit. Oh, this guy's got an AoE attack. Fuck. You know, like this guy just set me on fire. No, we can't let him do that again. So there's this urgency to swarm.
It feels like BattleTech to me, because I know BattleTech is super duper complex, but it has like region-based armor and then region-based health. So you have armor plating on all of your mech regions,
like
legs, and then you've got
arms.
hull damage, right? And there's certain crits that punch through the armor, and then once you've got all the armor down, then you take hull damage from everything, and your crit range goes way up when you're doing hull damage.
Yep.
So
the other way to do hardness or DR with armor is you just have your armor has hit points, and once your armor has gone through, your hit points start going through. Like it's another wave.
Palladium did something like that way back when.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Where if you roll high enough, you do damage to. If you roll too low, it just deflects off the armor. If you roll high enough, you do damage to the armor. Once the damage to the armor is gone, you start doing hit point damage
to the dude. Yeah.
To the dude. I actually come to think of it, the dudes had structural damage capacity and then hit points. So
that was whichever version of Palladium had Glitter Boys. I can't remember what the name was.
The Glitter Boys were MD though.
Glitter Boys were MD. That was Rifts.
Oh, Rifts. Sorry, I'm thinking Rifts.
Actually, I think the Robotech had MD too. It was just lower.
Yeah. Anyways, there are different ways of doing it. I just thought that I'm like, hey, wait a second, I'm never missing the game, and they're never missing. I'm like, oh fuck, this changes how I'm gonna play a little bit.
Yeah, well,
and there's all sorts of bonuses for ganging up, and like the conditions, and it's just an interesting difference. But I don't mind the way this feels. It's a bit more fidgety, but
it's some of it like there needs to be some randomness.
Yep.
But there can't be too much randomness, and there can't be too little randomness. Right, like it's you need the right amount of randomness, and the randomness has to go somewhere. So if it's the attack roll versus the damage roll, so currently the randomness in D&D is in the attack roll, and the damage rolls are all pretty fixed. The attack rolls where random comes in a fight. So you can change it, and another system basically says the randomness is in the damage roll. Right, we've added more randomness to the damage roll, but we have it linked through the attack roll as in crits, right?
Mm-hmm.
It becomes more random, but it's random based on the crit, which is an attack roll based thing. So we've put all the randomness and how we play into the attack rolls.
All right, dudes, I gotta get up in 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Okay,
right.
That's in this stream here. Deadman's Lament
That's hilarious. Jessica's bugging me to go, but it's like ain't nothing like you're.
For those watching on YouTube, which is where this video will appear, thanks for your support. For those hanging out in the channel with us tonight, it's good to see you folks here, including some of our regulars. And as always, we hope you enjoyed this as much as we do. Peace. Have a good night.
Good night.
Thanks for hopping on, Mark. Good game, Adam.
That was awesome.
Yep.
Thanks for letting me join late.
Woo!